Everybody, it's Brent in Central Arkansas. Just a quick update on my no-weed garden tomatoes. Just a quick look. I know I've been out of pocket a lot. There's a lot going on. But the tomatoes are doing really well, even despite the heat. I've got a bunch of set. I want to focus this first row here. This is name brands, if you will. The rest are my breeding all over. But these are name brands, including Big Dina, Mountain Magic, Cherry Bomb, Legend. I'm not sure if I said Big Dina, and Bella Rosa. Anyway, of these, I want to focus you even further to my cherry tomato here, which is in the first container. So look at the fruit set of it, and the amount of flowers and the large trusses going up there compared to, we got this first one here, which is Cherry Bomb. I've taken a few off of here, but not too many. And because they're in containers, I can't let them just grow constantly, overgrow with suckers, so I've been fairly and evenly taking off a good bit of the suckers except for 2 to 3 main stems. Like this one needs to come off. Anyway, this is Cherry Bomb. It's got fruit set, but it's nowhere near mine. And then it's come down 2 more to Mountain Magic here. Mountain Magic. The Mountain Magic has some fruit set. They're a little bigger than my cherry, but I would call this a cherry or salad type. They're roughly about 2 ounces. They're actually the size of my cultivar I call KTIS, but KTIS in a different row. Well, I'll go ahead and take you over to KTIS too. But anyway, this is Mountain Magic compared to my cherry, and the productivity is nowhere near. In fact, the heat, they've kind of stopped producing a little bit. You got one there. So let me take you over to KTIS just for the kind of comparison, since KTIS more closely compares to Mountain Magic. These are KTIS. I've picked off several today, probably 4 off of this plant. The one thing about KTIS, by comparison, the fruit set's phenomenal in KTIS, and they'll get bigger. See, this fruit back here is close to the 2 ounce mark, and the one underneath it here. And I pulled off a couple more, and down here they're starting to size up, but there's so much fruit on them that it takes them longer to size up. But here you can see back in there some decent sized fruit. Put my finger on it for comparison. But yeah, this one is probably triple, at least triple, if not 4 times the amount of production of Mountain Magic. I've tasted Mountain Magic this year, and I've tasted KTIS in the previous years. I haven't tasted one from this year yet. But the Mountain Magic has a good taste to it. It is a somewhat sweet. It bricks out at 5, and it's got a good flavor all around. KTIS is similar. It's not quite as sweet, but it's got what I think is a little richer tomato flavor. So, you know how that goes. Opinions are opinions. We'll wrap up this tomato comparison. I wasn't going to do this one in this particular video. I was going to do it in another video. This is Madison. It's similar in size to KTIS and Mountain Magic, but it even blows away KTIS for the amount of trusses. This is the one I called a centiflora in a video last year or the year before, and I just wanted to show you here the amount of flowers that come off of these trusses. They're absolutely humongous. So that's KTIS. I really enjoy that, and the reason why KTIS and Madison here have such big trusses is because my cherry tomato that was the parent of those two cultivars also has huge trusses, as you saw. It's now open pollinated, and I bred it to a couple other tomatoes to make Madison and KTIS a few years back when Brent was probably about the F4, F5 generation, fourth or fifth generation, because I saw its magic. So anyway, that's it. Just a quick update on all the tomatoes grown in the Noe garden. There is a lot of heat being generated, and I usually don't see this type of leaf curl in my cultivars. And if you go over here on the other side, this cultivar is Brian. Brian is also one of my breedings that came from my cherry tomato. But anyway, you can see the leaf isn't curling as much, and that's because of the shed here. It provides more shade. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and shade off the pots a little bit so the pots don't get quite as hot. Things are looking really good back here. I'm really happy for this year's Noe garden tomato garden. I've got some of my tomato here. I call it Brent after me. It's 0.7. You can see it. Just wanted to show you a little bit about the weights. It's about 3/4 of an ounce. It's about ½ ounce to 3/4 of an ounce is typically what they are. Now the only ones that I grew this year that I could compare this to is Pink Princess and Cherry Bomb, and I showed you the Cherry Bomb just a minute ago, but I do not like the taste of Cherry Bomb at all. So I'm not going to cross Brent with Cherry Bomb at all. I just don't like the flavor. It would be going backwards. The Pink Princess, I'm going to keep a couple examples of it, but it's a sweet tomato, but it doesn't have much tomato flavor. It doesn't have much of a tomato flavor at all, actually. It's more sweet than anything, and it's not ultra sweet, it's just sweet. It's hard to explain. Now in this container, the tomatoes I talked about are all in here. I've got Madison here and here. I've got Mountain Magic is in row 1, plant 4, 1-4 is Mountain Madison, and I've got some KTIS here. So I'm going to get those, and I'll just show you a little comparison of those tomatoes. They're almost the same size. We got 1-4, which is Mountain Magic. .27 ounces. 1.4, and this is Madison. This is the first time I'm doing that. I was eyeballing it before. So, oh, that was KTIS. This one's KTIS. These are all KTIS. I got 3 KTIS instead of 2 Madisons. 1.36. They're similar, that KTIS. Anyway, they're all similar in size. Let me get another Madison. This is that Madison I just got. It's a little bigger than the other one. So yep, they're I would say they're almost exactly the same size in general, between 1.5 to 2 ounces. Just wanted to have that show you the difference between in the comparison, because I'm doing a lot of comparisons this year. So Brent, guys, we'll see you later this time.